Having smart staff in your circles as a manager is your greatest asset. If you have smart staff around you or even in your circles, those are your greatest assets. How can you identify smart staff? They're often introverted. Okay? Most of them are always keeping to themselves. They look like they don't value human-to-human interactions. But that's how they are. They're introverted. Okay? So it's best if you are a manager and you have this kind of stuff in your midst, don't assume that they are having bad teamwork, okay, or they don't want to interact with your other staff. Some of them are just introverted like that. They're not being rude, they're not being disobedient. That's just their personality. Okay, so it's best for managers to understand this. Okay, they don't play the corporate politics game. You find that as other staff are trying to advance and get ahead through schemes and through collaborations and stuff, they will always keep to themselves and just be people who are trying to work hard and earn their stripes without necessarily trying to lobby, okay, or even to play the corporate card or to play the power games. They don't entangle themselves in power games, okay. They are going there simply to work and do the work well and then go back home. Okay, so this should not be frowned upon in corporate. I've seen so many areas in corporate whereby staff who operate like this are frowned upon, and they are normally the first to get dismissed because they don't want to play the corporate game. It's time for managers not to judge staff based on how they can lobby or how they can politic in the business environment, but let them be judged on their output, okay, not how good they can politic and scheme around to get ahead. So they're not engrossed, they are mostly engrossed in the technical bits of the job. You know, that job, the technical aspects that work, they're always fascinated with those areas. Whether you're in the processing department, they're fascinated with how the processing works, or if it's finance, they're fascinated with the numbers bits, okay. If it's administration, they're fascinated in the systems bit, okay. They are not money oriented. They are fascinated with the aspects that run the complexities of the business. That's what fascinates them. That's how you can identify this stuff. Then they are normally agitated when no management support is given. For example, if they're working in production and there are things that they require to enable maximum production or increase the number of the percentage of production, and these things are not provided, they get visibly frustrated, okay, because mostly according to them, they normally expect, which is also right, that they need to be supported to be able to discharge their mandates effectively. And when they see that this support is not forthcoming, they get frustrated in this job, and some of them have been known to quit simply because they were not allowed to do the work which they were employed to do. Okay. Then they are also not so focused on the presentation or display. You won't find them going for display and presentation and pomp and all these other things. They're not fascinated with the glam or the glamorous side of the business. Okay. They won't always be there to give interviews. They won't always be there to go to the media to talk about the company or stuff. But they are comfortable being in the back end of things, making things run. Okay, that's why they thrive best. So it's best for managers to pinpoint, to identify these traits, and to give them fields in which they can excel in, or to play according to their strengths, because that is how you bring out the best in this kind of employees and ensure that maximum that all the targets that you have as an organization are achieved. Have you ever worked with smart staff before? How are they like? Let me know in the comment section. So follow me for more. DM me for one-on-one coaching sessions. I also offer corporate training and consultancy. And also remember, the journey to your best life begins today.